Alright, I know I haven't done one of these Bionicle reviews in donkey years, but fuck it, we're back. But back for how long? This obviously is the Makuta Icarax, or whatever the fuck his name was. This review is highly requested by a certain subscriber, Wrestling Jesus, I think his name was. He changed it, but Wrestling Jesus was the name he used at the time when he asked me. And he's been asking me ever since to review this and a couple of other sets. I thought I'll get this one out of the way since he asked for this first. So let's start. This is the 2008, the Phantoka line, the Makuta. I think this was the second. My Bionicle history is a bit rusty after all these years, but I think this was the second Makuta that was released. I can't think of any other Makuta that they released. I think this is the second version of them that excluding the new one. I'm just talking about the I don't even know about the new line because I didn't end up getting all the sets, but out of like the original 2001 to 2010 Bionicle, I think this was the second Makuta that was released. Sadly I don't have the box or the I think I do have the instruction, but I don't have the box since this was given to me in a trade, since I missed out getting it when it was first released. But anyway, you can tell that I haven't even touched these figures, man. Got that thick layer of dust on the bottom, man. Alright, so this is roughly a size of a Titan. You know those old Titan sets like Butaka, Axon and all them. You know when Titans were good. So get the size comparison out of the way. Here is Takanuba from that shitty Stars line. When the Bionicle's got to end, so they shit out these little half-assed figures with no effort put in them. So yeah, obviously, but if I had another one of these, with two of these, and got Toa Watani. Look at the dust, fucking hell. So yeah, just your basic Titan size. Obviously there's some Titans that tower over this guy, but mine's all boxed away, so I can't really compare them to this now. So I'll start with the mask. The mask is that Mask of Shadows, if I remember correctly, the one they used for the original Makuta. So you can get the rotation, got the proper, at least that the head moves and the like. See, this is what I like about the original sets. The masks did not pop off like the new 2015 sets that were released, man. You just like, you'll be like trying to pose it, or you're trying to do something and the head would just like keep popping off. At least here, it's like, look at that, it's got the little peg, you stick it on, boom, sorted, it's not gonna come off. So they're using the telemetry heads right here with those brain pieces and the little pegs to hold it in place. But yeah, I miss these old systems, man. I don't know what they were thinking when they brought that new one out and they just like clip them on and you just like brush your hands against it and it will just like drop off. That Kolpaka review is coming, that 2015 one. Apparently I didn't review that set. It's quite a sturdy figure. Like, it's got these piston pieces. These pistons have been around since I don't remember the year, but it was the year with it was the year when the Titan sets came out, the Axon and Butaka set. I think it might have been 2005, because they introduced these piston pieces. Great additions to the Bionicle, building, and people who just made their own creations and all that. Like, look at these crazy poses you can put them in, and but this one seems to have extra strength. Like, it's got the two pistons there, but then it's got these extra ball joint connectors right here too, because obviously I don't think this thing, yeah, because it doesn't really move, but it just gives that extra strength, just to hold it in place. So it's just not like, if you were to remove these, it would just be these Metronee ball joint pieces holding it. But I like this. This is pretty decent. There's a lot of Metronee parts I've noticed. They've got a bit of Balrock pieces here. I think that's a Balrock one. Metronee. These, I don't remember which sets these are from now. These were from the Vizorak, got spiders. I think these were from the spider sets as well. And this one, you'll have to forgive me, I don't remember what these clothes are from. I think these are from the Ignika. Is that what they call the Ignika? I think Toa and Nua had these. I think I don't remember now, it's been ages. These were from the underwater sets. That water one had this, those underwater binacles. Fucking I forgot the name. The wings, I think these are from, there was another set I reviewed and it came with a little, it was the same Phantoka line. I don't remember the name, but it was green. It was a limited edition set. I think he had these wings, because I don't think we've seen these wings before in the previous, like before 2008 when these were released. I want to say they're called Packers skates, but I'm not sure now, man. My Bionicle history is so rusty, I don't remember half of the parts anymore, like what line they came from. But I really like how it's so sturdy, and like they've probably like put effort into like making sure that, you know, the set's not going to be just like dropping down, or, you know, if you try to pose it, it's not going to start flopping around and shit. Like reinforced feet area. They've got this hip area. You know, the arms are pretty basic. You know, don't really need to put too much into that. They've still got this little, you know, typical Bionicle trademark, adding some gimmicky, you know, spinning weapon or some shooting mechanism or some crap, but yeah, it does the job. And they've got the Shadow Leech ball thing here, so just press that and, oh, that was anti-climax, but anyway. Just crack that open and you got the little Shadow Leeches, I think these were cool. So these are sort of like the next in line off, you know, like how we had the Krana and the Balrock, then we had the Krota and the Rakshi, so on and so forth, you know, just that same, you know, going along the same line as those things. I think it seems a bit odd, like, you know, most of it's just black, red, dark red, black, silver, and then we just have like this random orange ball here. I think they should have maybe made it dark red as well. The orange seems to be popping out, because the other set seems to be all nice, you know, blended in. But I don't know what the story behind that is. So have a quick look at the wings. Stuff on this basic ball joint system. These were used for Axon's hands. Oh no, wait, they weren't. He had those Metronee, the Matoran Metronee. He had those hands, the feet and legs of those little guys. They were. This I think were from those spinning ones. It's the one with those Beyblades system they added. Those are from those little fucking things, whatever those fucking guys are called. It's a pretty basic set, like it doesn't really do much besides the spinning thing. The set is pretty much, you know, basic. Trying to put in a decent pose, but yeah, the set is pretty basic. Like there's not much. Like I think the highlights are probably like the feet area, really well done, and this area here. So this whole area from here to here, just like nicely done. I really like this area. Gets a bit, you know, emptied out, hollow around these ends here with the thing, like with the arms. They can't really do much, but this area is perfect. It's got the nice balance of the bulk. It's not too skinny, you know, not too bulky. But I think the arms, they could have been a bit more work done, but I think it's alright. The wings, you know, you can fold them in, so if you don't really want them sticking out, you can just have them like that, or, you know, become like the Batman or something. You can move the head all full 360, no problems there. The mask won't pop off, doesn't matter how much you shake it. It's just a decent set, to be honest. It's not like, there's not much wrong with it. Besides the colour scheme on that ball, but outside of that, I think it's a decent set, does the job. Don't really have much else to say about it. So I think I might wrap it up there. I think that's about it really. There's not much else to say. It's a pretty solid set. Defo, well, now it'll be pretty hard to track down. Maybe eBay would be the best place, or some other websites that still sell Bionicles, but back then I would have said, yeah, go pick it up if you know, if you want a new Makuta set. I still prefer the other Makuta though. I don't know why. I think he had that perfect balance of bulk. Like he didn't look too skinny. Like compared to his, like this is like nicely done, but then on the top half and the arms, they just seem a bit, you know, a bit slim. But I think I like the old set because it had that perfect balance of the bulk and the slimness to the set, so it just looked all perfect and symmetrical and whatnot. But you know, this is still decent enough. Alright then. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, leave a comment what set you would like to review. There's a couple sets I want to try and get a review sets. Can't even talk. There's a couple of sets I would like to review and get them out. The Wrestling Jesus wanted me to review a couple of the sets I hadn't reviewed, even though I have the sets for years and I haven't reviewed them for some reason. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm back for, but while I am back, I'm going to try and pump out what reviews I can. If any of the old subscribers are still around, come say hi in the comments. Let's catch up, man. See if you guys still got your Bionicle collections, or guys moved on to bigger and better stuff. But as always, take care, and see you next time, guys.